Hi guys! Hey, hey, hey! Filthy glasses. Dirty glasses. That's a good start, isn't it? Dirty glasses. How is everybody? Hope you're all okay. Put the fire on. Put the fire on. Nice chill. Oh, nice. Relax. I've got two, Blue. I'm a bit late, but simply, not simple. I figured out why my monitors kept going off, and it's because I've got too much on the laptop thing. So I was deleting stuff, and I ended up, I didn't realise I deleted the so when I've just gone to come on, it wouldn't let me on because it said this is this is in the bin. It said I sugar chips. Yeah, that's for the Christmas face now. The fire's too late. It's too late. I'm so sorry. Hey Peanut. Hello, Mr. C. Hi V, do you like the hair? I chopped all my hair off. It was getting on my nerves. I've been meaning to do it for weeks and weeks. Just cut. Well, it was down here, and actually, the that it's here. This, so this bit attached here, it's just full of. Well, it's actually only them bottom bits that were better, but I thought if you just go a bit higher, it's dead thick, man. It's like me. Yeah. Yeah, I did it while I was pissed on the Bailey's, didn't I, Slinks? I just got big. I just got that. Them I got out. Because it was bugging me, and it's been like I say, it's been bugging me for weeks and weeks and weeks. I've washed it, and it just aggravates and aggravates. It ends up, it gets too heavy. And now, I feel so lightheaded. So lightheaded. What's been going on? What's been happening? Do we know? Well, hi Connor. Hi Christmas. Hello Peanut. I'm just going to say your names rather going off there, you know. Fucking hell. It's all been going off apparently, hasn't it? Sorry, I had the one pod in my ear that went through the watch. Oh, is that why you thought the thing was too loud? Yeah. Where was I Sunday? I've had a nice quiet weekend because the husband's been out. The husband went out, so I've had a lovely weekend. No Martha, no nothing. ABC, yeah, yeah. Um, couldn't find a laughter again, so I've got my flamethrower. Get that off. Get that off. No, I've only done that to piss. Well, you, you obviously know I've done that. Hello, hi, blonde. Where do we start? That's the thing. Well, tonight's title is not cock jokes. So should we have a, we have a few jokes? Shall we have a few jokes? This is what my streams are about. Not jokes. Not got jokes. Knock knock. Is he going to say who's there? Who's there? Wafer. Wafer who? Been away for been away for a while, but I'm back now. Oh, I happy. So, are you sorry for any possible man in here? You meant a man like a husband. I've missed what you've just blonde. I've missed what you said before. Hello, Bilbo. Have you been knocking on doors, love? The cupboard. Well, the list is long, actually, isn't it? Well, right? I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm gonna I'm gonna throw some names out there because that's what I on the rocks because that's what I do. We're all suspects, the usual suspects. But when I actually show you some clips, what I've got, I don't actually think there was anybody knocking on the door. I don't. I think it was all. Chica. I think it was all. Well, anyway, let's say for now there was. Should we? Hi, Super Bluffer. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you so much. It doesn't tell me who it's been gifted to, though. Can somebody. Oh, BC TV was gifted the membership. Big ups, 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 ups. Oh, thank you. Because I've not got chat here. So on here it doesn't light up. I'll put chat on here in a minute. It's because I've just got that many windows open at the minute. I don't want to, you know what I mean, do it so anything cuts off at the moment. So right, so we'll say the usual four. We'll throw straight in pot. Me, Eddie, Trisha, Luke. That's the usual four, isn't it? But I don't know. It could have been. It could have been me. It could have been me, and I could now be saying I don't think there was somebody knocking on the door. When it could have been, couldn't it? See, I might be just throwing that out there because it was me. But then again, I'm saying IGS. I'm saying I don't think there was anybody knocking on the door. So I don't know. I don't know. But we've actually got some bigger players in this game, I think, than what we realise. You know what I mean? There's not. Well, let's say he's probably upset a lot more people than some of us here. And some people, it could just have been somebody that's been watching him and thought, I've had enough of this dick. It could have actually just been the Amazon man, you know? If there was somebody really knocking on the door, it could have actually just been a deliverer. Did he not have a deliverer? Did he not? I don't know. See, right, well, Peter Falding. Let's throw Peter under the bus. It could have been Carol Singersby. Yeah, it could have been Carol Singers. But the things he said about Peter Falding, you know, he could have quite thought, well, I might just go and give this IRH, hi Susan, I might just go and give this fella a knock. You know what I mean? For the things he said about him, he's charred. He's badmouthed him. He's slandered his name. He's accused him of pushing people in rivers and things like that for his work. Hey, Toffer. He's done a lot to Peter Falding. I'm not saying it is Peter. What I'm doing tonight is these. I'm not pointing the finger actually at anybody, and I'm definitely not accusing anybody. What I'm going to go through is tonight is people that is obviously over the time. I'd go at Alan. Alan's son could have just had enough. You know what I mean? Or Alan himself could have just had enough and thought, I'm going, that's it. I'm going to give him an knee and air, lad. You know what I mean? And even if who's saying they've gone round for, they might have just generally gone round for talk to him. You don't know, because you don't know who it is. That's what I'm saying. We don't know who it is. It could be somebody, it could have been nobody, it could have been him. Because the thing is, there was somebody in chat, and should we see the knock? Should we see the knock and then? Should we see the knock?
Here! There's somebody at the door! There's somebody at the door! Out! There's somebody at the door! Out! There's somebody...
Tonight's stream will be sponsored by Roddle and Emu. Yes. And boys and girls, don't be a cuntisaurus. There's somebody at the door. Who could it be? There's somebody at the door. So, you know, don't be a cuntisaurus, boys and girls. I'm going to answer the fucking door. You keep on knocking, but you can't come in. Emu, hi, David. Emu's pink windmill. I never noticed that. Slinks, get on that, the pink windmill. Oh, God. Kisses all round. David's in the house. I've not seen you for a while, David. I hope you're okay, Hannah. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Right, should we see the knock? Was you already on it, Slink? Well, I weren't. I've just seen David put it in there, the pink windmill. I don't know. No, for me, not spot something like that. Anyway, so if you've not seen the knock, we'll have a look. Because obviously there's always somebody watch. There's always. It could have been, yeah, Bilbo. It could have actually been Kevin. That's another one. It could have been Kevin. He's nuts enough to do it, isn't he? Because Kevin was in chat that night. He could have been on a different account and actually been the one knocking on the door, pretending he was in chat. Oh, Scott, I want to be your friend. Right, we'll have a look. We'll look. Not that one. This one. Uh,
People turn up at my house, like, not you bad chuffers that are making weird shit, you know. No, you're not, because like, it's literally been seconds since I've just been in and out the door. Like, literally.
so this is what I'm saying. So he's actually, just before I started recording this, he's actually he's got up and he's gone out. So this is where my theory will go in a minute.
Like, so you're not. And that's not because I was checking. It's because someone's just come home.
No, there was definitely a knock. Hey, knock. There was definitely a knock. But, see, what he could have done was, there's somebody in chat saying, knock, knock, I'm on your drive, and all that, like, you know what I mean? A bit of trolling, whatever they're doing, because I don't know who it is. He could have quite easily, when he's actually walked out first time, he could have quite easily said to his sister, do us a favour in a minute, will you just knock near the door so it sounds like there's somebody knocking? He could have quite possibly done that, set it up himself, do you know what I mean? For sympathy. And a grift. And a grift, really. You don't know, because you don't know what... Because he lies that much, I think. I don't know what... I don't know whether to believe him, don't believe him. So does he actually stream from an annex? I don't know. I don't actually know where he streams from. I know it's a room in the house. Ice pod. See, so there could have been a number, and why this is going on, why he's been in and out a couple of times, and this has been going on his chart. That's what I'm saying. He could have quite easily just said somebody's, because when he come back in, he said, "Oh no, somebody's just come home." So whoever just come home, he could have actually said to him, "Do us a favour in a minute, just knock on the door and make it look like hi Andras the Wolf, hi Reese, and make it look like there's somebody knocking because there's somebody saying in chat that there is." Just so he could go round and start pointing fingers and saying, "Oh, see what they're doing now, see what they're doing," when nobody's actually doing anything. You know what I mean? See how bad these people are. No. And he's gone for a little while. See, he could be saying there, well, do you know what I mean? He could be talking to somebody at Norway and just saying, just hang on a minute. You don't know what's going... You don't know what's going on, do you? It could all be staged, that's what I'm saying. It could all actually just be staged. But Kevin's actually in chat here, so it's because I thought it's something probably Kevin would do. So he could be stood it all way there, pissing his sides, laughing, cunty, saying, let's, you know what I mean? He just pretend, hey Marcus. I actually didn't realise it'd been gone for this long. I thought he was like in and out. It's his Jess. It's on the thing. See, in there he comes back and he looks like he actually looks like he's on. It looks like he's on phone. So is that? When I zoomed in, it looks like he's actually like that. Is this because after when he comes back, he says he's phoned the police? Is this just to make it look like it? You know what I mean? Hey, Dusty Muff. Is this to make it look like to people watching him? He said, see what I mean? It could just be a big setup. It could. So that's, but you definitely heard the door knock. Definitely heard the door knock.
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Oh. There's somebody at the door. Oh.
That's all this does. It just this video he just plays there's somebody at the door. You want another joke? Knock knock. Who's there? Gwen? Gwen who? Gwen will these jokes end? They're just so shit. Gwen will these jokes end? I know, let's hope everybody doesn't when police went every time somebody knocks at the door. I'm missing chat here. I like put your I can get rid of that one there now. Yeah. So who we got? Like I say, who we got? We got. Well, like I said, the usual four. I've got it. Oh, I've got a statement from Eddie. I did message Eddie. I said, where was you? Sunday night. Even though he's in New Zealand, you never know. You never know. Eddie sent me a statement. I'll read you Eddie's statement actually, because he knew I was coming on tonight. Because I have spoke to him, and I said you'd not come over here by chance for a visit or anything. So he said, will you please read my statement out when you stream? I forgot about that. Let's have a look. He wrote, I don't fucking care. That was Eddie. I don't fucking care. Oh, you Jess, what are you doing? No, when it comes back Christmas, I think it's a load. I don't. Like I say, I'm going to have to look at it two ways. Like it really did happen, and it did bring the police, or it was all a set up because there was somebody in chat saying that they was going to knock on the door. So it's either seen these comments and thought, here I can do a grift here, and I'll go and ask my sister not pretend that somebody is really here. You know, because just prove how bad them people are. But if it really did happen, who's to say who it was that knocked on the door, or what they wanted, or what they was doing, what they'd actually gone for? We don't know. Nobody knows. So we've had Peter Falding, haven't we? Could be. Like I say, he could have just got sick of it. Obviously, like we've said, Eddie's sent a statement. He doesn't care. Eddie's done another song. Oh, God. Eddie's done another song. And it's hilarious. Yeah, it could have been Alan or Luke. You know, that because he's still not stopped going at Alan, has he? Still not stopped. Let me get rid of that. Wait. I want to put your chat here, and then I can see you. I can see what you're doing. Because I don't see seeing you proper. Oh, there you all are. There you all are. There you all are. I'm not... Because I was pissing about in here Saturday night. Drunk. Because I got drunk. I got drunk because the hubby had gone out. So I got drunk in here. With some of you guys in chat. Well, you guys in chat didn't get drunk, but you know what I mean. It was Captain Peacock at the front door with his knocker. It was Saturday out with fun, Jess, wasn't it? I really enjoyed what I can remember it. Really enjoyed it. Oh, thanks, B. Yeah, Paul Arnott. I mean, what all the crap what is said about and done about him. Because don't forget, he slung a lot at Paul Arnott, hasn't he? But like I say, I'm not accusing anybody. This is what I'm saying. I'm not actually accusing anybody. I'm just putting stuff out there. I mean, I was because I've been having a good think about it. I was thinking, I know like Luke's not bothered about like that, but Luke has some sort of good friends, should we say? What's John Wedger being one of them? Connor, yeah. And he's said horrible things about John Wedger, I think, as well, hasn't he? Eamon Holmes. let's throw Eamon under the bus. Could have been Eamon. Could have been. He took piss out of him and Ruth having a divorce and everything. Big up Eamon Holmes and called Eamon a Mason. Yeah. All that carry on. Is see, it's Sean Atwood. Now I know he's another one that's friends with Luke, and he's ripped shit out to Sean Atwood, and that he knows some people, doesn't he? See, because that's what I'm saying. You don't know who's out there, and people can just. It could be somebody that, like I say, just watches and has took it upon themselves to think, well, I live near him. I'm going knocking. Do you know what I mean? So it seriously could be anybody. It was Rachel's child husband. No, it's not. Why is slagging Sean Atwood off? Yeah, because he does. Hello, leg over, leg all over. Mrs. Hermitage from Neighbours. Yeah, must it Rachel's husband? Could have been. See, you like chat, just making your own jokes up. Rachel, yeah, it could have been just Rachel wanting to measure him, couldn't it? Yeah. Sean Atwood seems such an empty head. He doesn't think he takes in criticism. Yeah, it's like an who done it from EastEnders. It's like, who the fuck could it have been?
Somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door.
I'm just gonna keep playing it. Every time we think of something, we'll play this out. We'll do that. Phil Mitchell playing knock and roll. Yeah, Toffee. There's nobody at the door. Knock, knock. Who's there? We don't know because Scott wouldn't answer the fucking door. See, that's what I'm saying. If it was true and it were real and somebody was really knocking, wouldn't you just open the door to see to actually see you were there? You wouldn't ring police, would you? I wouldn't ring. If somebody knocks on my door, I would. Hey, Eddie, I've just read your statement out, love. because I did question you, didn't say whether you'd flew over and that lot. So I've just read your statement, take what you sent me, and it says, I don't fucking care. That's Eddie's statement on the matter. Yeah. Hi, Peter. Hey, Grubbags. See, we've got a list. Ron Swanson is another one. Do you know what I mean? He's another one that has been. That's Luke's gone and, you know. I keep dragging Luke into it all the time. Sorry, Luke. I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm not dragging you in like, but I'm saying you could be a suspect. You're giving it. I'm dragging you in, Luke, with us lot because I could quite possibly be a suspect. I could. Hey, Chumba. You're stuffing your Facebook listening. Fucking Andrew Tate. Could you imagine? Andrew Tate spotted him on the internet. I don't like this fucker. Kevin says like a right character. Mr. C, so that was my next one on the list. Ernie Buller. What? Now this is a serious one as well. No, I'm not serious that it was her now. I'm saying what he'd done. What he's done to that family over the time. Things he's said. Nasty vile things he's said. Accusing Ernie. See, it could stem from the it weren't BBC, was it? When the new Nicola Bully documentary come out with Paul Ansel. Could have been Paul. There you go. How many people watched that documentary and he was on it? How many people must have looked at that and thought, what a vile character he is? You know, people that's actually followed the story all the way for the past 2 years. It could have been anybody that's seen that. That's what I mean. It could have been somebody close by to him that lives near him. It was a radish Bilbo. It was a radish he'd slammed down into the sink. Radish lives matter, by the way, everybody. Yeah. Oh, I've only read the last bit. It could have been the turnip he smashed up. That would have been a turnip for the books. I only read the first line of your stinger. Bilbo. Oh, the radish protection leave over. Oh, I wish I'd have just read it all out, Bilbo, instead of just seeing that turnip bit. That's so good, isn't that? Yeah, and he actually thought that the documentary made him look good. It obviously didn't. Anybody in the right mind, anybody that was watching it could see that it didn't paint him in a good light. Even though, you know what I mean, he bigs himself up. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. You have another joke? They're my jokes. Like, knock knock. Who's there? Howard. Howard are you? Good. Howard are you? They're shit. They're so shit. They're funny. Knock knock. Who's there? Mint. Mint who? Mint to tell you. Mint to tell you I was coming by. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, God. It's seriously crap. Could have been a ghost. Someone haunting him beyond the grave. Maybe his sister simply locked herself out and tried to get back in. Thank God the police were taking it seriously. That's what I mean. It could be. There's a lot. Should we have a look? I don't know what to do first. I don't know whether to rub a bit of. Should we rub some salt in the wound? Knock knock either. Knock grift. That's what I mean. It could just be a grift. Could. It could quite possibly get done for wasting police time, actually. There's a long list of people who's pissed off, yeah. Yeah, you make your channel all about nutters, you're going to get some nutters at your door. Yeah. Oh, he said it's an open police investigation. Should we have a look what he will like when he come back?
Wow, you know. So yeah, I thought I'd do this, and I also thought that what would happen is I'd come on stream and then I wouldn't know what to say. And I obviously don't want to just fuck around like larking about playing computer games. But I know I have to be here and do this, you know, lead from the front sort of thing. Oh, of course I got the police involved. Yeah, I mean you can't not, can you? Like I didn't have a choice. Like
You did have a choice. You had a choice. Don't involve the police. That was a choice you made. There's a choice. Open the door. If there really was somebody there, and see what it was all about. I just ignore them. There's just no need to call the police for somebody knocking on your door. You can't even get done for knocking on somebody's door, can you? See there, when I watched this is what got me thinking. It did get me thinking. Because he like flip-flops a bit of who rung the police. He rung the police, his mum rung the police. It were more than a knock. It was somebody just knocked on the door, but it was more than a knock.
if I hadn't called them, the other people in the house would have done. I mean, did. I don't want to talk about it too much.
See,
you know.
if I didn't call him, so he's changed it. Hi, Peter. Just for you, Peter.
There's somebody at the door! There's somebody at the door! There's somebody at the door!
Hi, Steph. I've been laughing at that all day for a condom. I don't know why. It's just funny, isn't it?
Again, said I'm not going to talk about details. Obviously, I'm not going to make a detailed breakdown of what was happening. The police were called. The police came.
But did they? Is he just... Because it didn't come back on for a couple of hours, I don't think. Was it just a thing of, or I'll just go back on now and pretend that the police have been? Because I think what he actually says in this about the police woman, I don't think she'd have said half the stuff that he's saying.
You know. Snippies as well, yeah. Like somebody made a video about pets today. I was talking about it earlier, and I don't want to get into it. I feel quite protective over the people in my family. So I was actually thinking more about my mum.
Well, I don't know what I completely. Does anybody know what he means about somebody making a video about pets? Hi, Lisa. Avon calling. Not seen you for a while, sweet. I hope you're okay, Hannah.
The police took it very seriously, Red Fan, like incredibly seriously. More seriously than I imagined they would. Yeah.
For somebody knocking on his door, they took it incredibly serious.
And as Curious Cat said exactly that. They told me exactly that, you know, active police invest. I mean, I think that's okay to say that. Like, you know, there's a difference. Like, I can say this, you know, because we had a really good chat about it. Like, the stuff that was going on with Alan, you know, getting called into the police station. She said, essentially, like, you know, you've done nothing wrong. It's not real life. It's internet stuff. Like, this is different. You know, this is very different.
See, but Scott, that's what you say. It's not real life, and that you go real life on people. You call people, hey Jenna, you call people nonsense all the time, and that's somebody's real life. You could be affecting. You don't know. That's what I'm saying. It could be a number of people. Yeah, Scott's the victim now, and the police are saying, "Oh, it's all right. You streaming that on like." So if the police did actually turn up, he's obviously not told them the truth of what he streams about, what he says.
So they're taking it very seriously.
Yeah, I think that, Eddie. If the police did, this is why I said I'm in like 2 minds whether they did come, they didn't come. Was it a real knock? Was it not a knock? Is it all a big farce of Luke Khan being attacked online when somebody's just actually knocked on his door? If you take it from the point of view that it really happened and the police did come, he had Luke's. He was going to stream something about Luke next because it was Luke's picture on the last one. When he comes back, it's this fireplace. Did the police tell him, well, what are you doing online for you think that it was something to do with that? So he's obviously had to say, well, I'm a detractor and I do talk about people. So they probably just said, well, stop doing it. Simple as. If you stop doing it, they've nothing to go back at you for. So I think that's why he didn't carry on with his stream what he was actually doing, which was essentially just slagging everybody off like he does.
Yeah, don't worry, Snippies, yeah. Again, if I lived on my own, then I think I'd be louder about this. I think I'd be doing more stuff. But I have to think of other people. You know? I suppose in saying that, now that I'm opening up the door for, you know, them threatening my family more, am I? I mean, that's just a no-brainer, though, isn't it? You know?
Was his family, what, a knock on the door was threatening? It gets worse, doesn't it? No, it's gone from a knock on the door to his family's being threatened. How's he made that connection? Because I'm assuming if there was the knock on the door, he's not opened it. So how does he know? Whoever it was that was there, how does he know what they want? How does he know what they wanted? I don't get it.
I don't know. We're all here, like, as a family, with the police, you know, with our friends in the area, very solidly all together on this. Well, you know, the police, like, you know, because my mother is an elderly, like, they've said, like, this is a serious protection issue. You know, they'll be here in seconds, well, not seconds, but minutes, like, yeah.
Also, no, it's that day his mother's an elderly lady. It didn't bother when he were bashing Alan, an elderly man. That, see, anybody could have thought, well, if he's calling Alan a nonce, anybody could have gone round Alan's and thought, there's a man on internet here calling this fella that I live near a nonce. I'll go round and do something about it. That...
So yeah, I don't have much of a stream now, do I? Just need to make sure you all were aware that.
See, so now he's saying he doesn't have much of a stream because he can't stream about what he was streaming about, which was slagging every Tom, Dick and Harry off. And the police have obviously told him not to do it. This is what I'm saying. If it's all true what he's saying,
that everything's okay, really, because everything really is okay. Like, you know, nothing is happening. We've got, you know, the police if we need them.
So was it now you're saying that so everything's okay? So that's what I'm saying. Is he so sure? And I think, well, he's so sure because there weren't really anybody at the door, and he knows. He just if flippy flops, flip flop, flip flop.
I don't even want to talk about, you know, other people, but surely this is an end to it for them as well, is it not? Like, surely this is beyond the pale for people. I'm sure they're all watching. You know? I don't know.
It just comes across now to be now. Yeah, he just comes across now as desperate to be relevant. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying, because the only content he's got really is attacking people. That's all he does. He just attacks people online. And the more people that do go in his chat open their eyes, the better. Because, like I said, if this is true, and it was somebody real actually knocking at his door, it's got to have got that fair word. Somebody's actually just sick of him in real life. Where people in his chat just say, yeah, but it's only on internet. It's not only on internet when you're affecting people's lives. That's the point I'm trying to make. What he does is all right because it's on internet, but he doesn't know what effects he's having on the people that he's talking about. Like me, for instance. You know, with all the stuff he said about me, never once thought how it would affect me, my mind, or anything like that. Never once considered that, did I?
Seems they're not interested in grey rock, doesn't it?
No, you was the one that said you was grey rocking, Scott. And you lasted, what, a day? No, I've never said I were grey rocking. I've just not had time to stream because I'm busy. And here I am now, not grey rocking. He fucking hates me, don't he? He hates me. And hate's a strong word, but I bet he fucking hates me. Guess what, Scott? I don't care.
I'm not prepared to comment on the investigation, sir. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. There's nothing wrong with, like, you know, I'm not. Like, the wind's been taken out my sails for doing a stream, but, you know, if you have the police around, you have to sit and talk to them for ages and all that. Like, mind you, I felt really good about it. Like, you know, really grateful to have such a responsive, sharp, like, switched on police, you know. Yeah, the police have been here. And it was the same police who dealt with Alan, like, when the Alan stuff kicked off and I had to go in for interview. Like, so she knew who I was, what was going on.
Yeah, and what you probably lied. You lied in that interview as well, didn't you? Through your ex-mods under Buzz. That's what you did there, and we know it. It all tallies up now in my head. But why? Because you're a grass. You didn't want to take the flak yourself for misogynist communication, you know, going said malicious communication. So you thought, fuck it, I'll just throw these mods under Buzz. Because you can't what did they say? Take accountability for your own actions, Scott, for things that you actually do, for the way you manipulate people online, and the way that you say, you know, your little book of manipulation, what you've got, what you read, what we all know you've got, the way that you word things and things like that gets people thinking to, oh, well, I'll do that for him. You know what I mean? Just so you're not like directly doing it yourself, you're actually getting people to do it for you.
Like, you know, she wasn't coming here to like, it's just, I feel like really grateful that she, like, you know, really understands and really cares, if you know what I mean. Like, already, like, is on my side. Like, you know, sometimes the police are like, so 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and this and that. It's not like that. You know? There are like 12 of me, like 100% on my side, so.
12 of him, 100% on his side. Yeah, but what they'll do is if they are taking it seriously, like he's saying, I can't see it. I can't see it happening. They'll say, well, show us your content, what you've done. And they'll say, well, you are calling people nonces. You're calling that lady in that caravan a clammy cunt. How much you expect? She might just want you to stop calling her a clam. You know what I mean? See, I'm throw myself under a bus now. It weren't. It was. Should we have it on that?
There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at that door. There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door.
Oh, there's somebody at the door.
Who was at the door? Who was at the door? Fucking nobody. Nobody was at the door.
Oh, they've been aware of stuff before, Jessica, yeah, but like, you know, with this Alan stuff, right? You know, with the Alan stuff, and he sent the police to me. It's slander, it's libel, it's this, it's that. You know, and Alan's going on about the police. The police don't get involved.
So the police don't get involved yet? Yeah, they're getting involved for him. See, you know what I mean? Nothing actually makes sense. What he's saying, when he comes back, nothing adds up. He says the police will not get involved for what he's doing online. Yet the police will get involved for somebody knocking on his door. It doesn't make sense. This is why I think he's lying. This is why I do think he's lying. That I don't think there was anybody there.
Like, you can
It's coming up to Christmas. Nobody's tipped him, and it's a pity party.
report it all, but there's nothing to do for them because, you know, people who are trolling people on the internet aren't committing crimes unless they're doing malicious communications or, you know, other stuff. Well, now they're like some of the stuff that I thought was on the edge and this and that. You know, could you argue it? Like now we're onto a new page. Like my mum called them. Like now we're onto a new page of like.
No, he's just said his mum called him because somebody's asked in chat who you call him. But before he even said, well, if I didn't call him, somebody else in the house would have called him. So he called him or his mum. See what I'm saying? He's now saying his mum called him. Yeah, when he come back in, it looked like he was off phone and then stopped his stream. Don't see it, nothing adds up. Nothing makes sense at all.
You know, it's a serious thing.
It's not a serious thing, Scott. It's not serious. Somebody knocking on your door.
So. No, it's just a serious thing. Yeah, all that other stuff, you know, like showing someone clips of them saying bad things about me on the internet. You know, they don't care about any of that, but they care about the serious things. And now the
Well,
other.
I can say what I want. So now he's told me I can say what I want about him because the police don't care. Even the police don't care.
Stuff sort of like, you know, becomes part of that, like continued harassment, if you know what I mean.
But I bet he'll not. If that's what I mean, I bet he'll not show the police his Twitch streams. You know what? He doesn't keep up. I might send this to police. Should I email this stream to police? Oh God. But that's what he does. He goes on Twitch, slags everybody off, and doesn't leave his stream up. You know, so it's like, I'm not like a child. I'm not doing anything, Mrs. Police Officer.
Yeah. And Ellie, you were there for the stream. You know what I was talking about and what I was saying. Like, you know, this is, yeah, disproportionate response, I would think. Very strange. Very strange. Very strange. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? But let's not be like, you know, saying things.
See, even he's saying disproportionate thing. Yeah, it's very strange. So it is quite strange. Somebody knocking on his door. So was there really somebody knocking on the door? It could have been kids. It could have been kids.
Things in the chat to make people even more cross. You know? And I'll tell you something, specifically out the mouth of the police, you can go back on the stream and say anything you want about those people as long as you're not doing X, Y, Z. You know? But I said to them, don't think I'm going to be, like, stoking this fire, you know? I'll let you do your job, thanks. I'm very confident in them.
So in us, if it like I say, I'll have to keep saying if it's true, it's not, because I don't actually know whether anybody knocked on his door. But if somebody did knock on his door, he obviously knows it's because he's something that he's done on a stream somewhere. That's why he's not streaming about anybody, because he doesn't actually know who it could have been, because he's probably offended that many people over the time. It could have been anybody. So he's like, well, I can't talk about or because I don't know whether it was or. But the police told him it's fine for talk about anybody.
Some things will take time. Some things will take time. You'd think, Kelly, but I don't think it would be, would it? I mean, what could you say or do about that? When it's not me doing it, so whether it's going to be enough for them, who knows? I don't think they, in terms of running away, Seb, again, I can't comment on investigation, but it's a little more.
See, Seb says here, so this is people knocking at your door and running away. This is very sinister, especially the text saying it was going to happen. It's chilling. So Seb's just saying, so people knocked on your door and run away. See, how do you know it's not local kids? Knows he's on Twitch or something, and thought we'll have a proper laugh here. We knock and run. And they've got together one night and they said, right, well, I'll sit in chat and pretend, and you go and knock. You know what I mean? It could have been local kids that knows that he's on Twitch.
More than just knocking on the door, let's say that. It's more
So now he's just said that it wasn't just knocking on the door.
than knocking on the door. And running away. Door.
It's just...
And that's why the police are taking it very, very extremely seriously. Extremely seriously. Yeah.
It's not. It's...
And that's why the police are taking it very, very extremely seriously. Extremely seriously.
They keep missing now. They're not gone back far enough.
Yeah.
Why does it keep jumping from that to that?
When it's not me doing it, so whether it's going to be enough for them, who knows? I don't think they, in terms of running away, Seb, again, I can't comment on investigation, but it's a little more than just knocking on the door, let's say that. It's more than knocking on the door. And running away. Like, it's not just someone tried to make me think they were outside, and when I looked they were gone. Like, it's not quite that. Let's say it's worse than that. And that's why the police are taking it very, very extremely seriously. Extremely seriously. Yeah.
So how much more of a knocking on the door was it? Can you get? I don't. Can you ban him because I'm ignoring him? I'm not listening to you. I'm not reading anything you do, and I'm not listening to your songs you make about me. No, fuck off. Because I don't care. You know what I'm talking about. Get him out chat. Not putting up with him no more. I'm not. You're a knobhead. That's all you are. I used to feel sorry for you, but now you just fetch everything upon yourself. Thanks, mate. It calls me a stalker and everything, yet he's in everybody's chat. He was in Slinky's the other night, watching what Slinky were doing. Why? And it's like, please give me attention. Well, I'm not interested and I don't care. Like I say, I'm not reading anything that you're at. I'll just go and go under each thing what I know you've done and just put, I don't care. Yeah, he's an American obsessed with himself, yeah. Making songs up about it, he wants me to die. No, that's such a nice bloke, such a nice bloke. And no, I didn't listen to it, Kevin. Somebody told me what was in it. You know what I mean? After I originally tried to help him. After he originally tried to help him and tried to be his friend. Even though he'd been nasty to me, I still, again, tried to be his friend, but no, he doesn't want it. So, Kevin, take yourself out of the situation, out of the equation. It's nothing to do with you. You're a Johnny-come-lately anyway. You don't even know what's going on or what's gone on or out like that. You've just inserted yourself into all this for nothing. Just because you want drama. So that's why I think it could quite have been possibly been you knocking on his door. You know, stir it a bit more. Because that's something you possibly do. Got wrong tea now.
That's it, you know, let's be real people. Your adrenaline goes up, you know, into action, so to speak. Not going to tell you anything, you know, but into action, so to speak. And then, like now, you know, the police have been, everything, like, now you have to relax, don't you? But there is an element of stress, yeah. Like, yeah. Like, high, not anxiety, like adrenaline rush, like adrenaline dump or whatever you'd say, you know?
I bet he had more than an adrenaline dump. I bet he was on toilet them couple of hours. I bet police was only there 10 minutes. I bet rest of the time he sat on toilet shitting himself. Oh. Should we put I'll show you. I'll stop this for a minute, and I'll show you. I'll show you something else. He'll be working. This was one of his in-bed things. In bed with the chuffer. He'll be working with Harsh. I don't think so. Harsh is an arsehole. I don't think he would. I think Brian's more astute. Or Luke will, maybe. So he's calling Harsh an arsehole, saying he doesn't think Brian will... He'll be working with Harsh. I don't think so. Harsh is an arsehole. I don't think he would. I think Brian's more astute. Or Luke will, maybe. See, so he could have upset Harsh. Because this is from a few weeks ago. He's actually calling Harsh an arsehole. Yeah, not even the vent one again. Brian watches Harsh, does he? We've got to be careful about that then. Got to be careful about that then, yeah. I'll have to contact Brian. No, I don't think Harsh and Brian will work together in the future properly. And it doesn't matter if they do, because I'll still do my thing better.
but Harsh is a grifter, yeah.
See? He then went for say, I'll have to contact Brian.
Brian watches Harsh, does he? We've got to be careful about that then. Got to be careful about that then, yeah. I'll have to contact Brian. No, I don't think Harsh and Brian will work together in the future properly. Like, and it doesn't matter if they do, because I'll still do my thing better. But Harsh is a grifter, yeah.
So now he's calling Harsh a grifter, and that whatever he'd do with Brian will be better. It's just only look what happened yesterday. Look at Brian. We're like, Brian. See, this fella, I don't know this fella, I know nothing about him.
Copied. Guide rule, shall we, for people in chat. Or obviously this is, I don't generally have guests on here. I had one other guest on here since I've had the chat.
And she's even saying he doesn't generally have guests on. He's only ever, but yeah, he's got Brian on. And I don't know how Scott can call Ash when he obviously he doesn't know the fella from Adam. He doesn't know nothing about him. See, this is what Scott does. He doesn't personally know people he's talking about. So to call this fella a grifter, whatever he said. What did he say now? I forgot what he said. It's
showing TTs is Kevin. You drove me to the 9 and latest I'm gonna hump a traffic cone cause it'll get Floydy attention further down the track. Get your TTs out.
oh fucking hell. You whore. You drove me to the 9%. And later I'm going to hump a traffic cone because I'll get Floydy's attention further down the track. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kevin. I like to say Kevin because it says Kevin on there, so I don't know who it is. It could actually be Kevin. Oh my God, that's tickling me, that. Slinks, you've changed your name into. I like that. That's better because I'm into slinks. I'm into slinks. Well into slinks, me. Ooh. So this is what. So this is what I'm saying. It's slagged that many people off, and he's like, oh, I don't think Brian would go on Ash. Like I say, I don't know nothing about this Ash. He generally could be a really nice guy. I don't know. Probably is a really nice guy, but I haven't watched. Or has it been that for a while? Well, it weren't other day. Or do I just not notice? It's because it's probably because I just clocked the spanner with the name, and then I've not actually check on who it was because I'm ignorant. Because you're beneath me. You're all beneath me. You're all beneath me. Do you know what? I'm gonna actually have a look at, because I know Jess is a fan. I think it's Jess. I think Jess did. Jess, did you enter? I don't know if you're still here, Hannah. Jess, did you enter a competition for do your hair shirt? Some sort of artwork. Was that what it was? I don't know. I could be wrong. I could have dreamt it. I could have dreamt it. Oh, the logo comp. Yeah, that was it. So I'm assuming if Jess thinks he's alright, he's got to be, in my books, he's got to be a nice bloke. Oh, so you made, alright, you made Hershey's logo, and then Scott slated him. Well, that sounds about right, doesn't it? Sounds about right for him. Which logo was it, Jess? I'm intrigued now. So that's what I'm saying. If Jess says this is a good fella, this is a good fella. And he's obviously a good fella because he's got Brian on. And Scott can't get Brian on. And isn't the thing where, I can't, when he says, I can't have him on there because he's been on Such a Body's channel, does that not apply with Brian? Or was he just covering himself then when he said, even if he does go on Ash, I'll still do better? Now, how much is that putting Ash down that he thinks he can do better than this fella that's got 91,000 subscribers? Do you know what I mean? He blows smoke up his own ass to make himself feel good. And you've got this fella here smashing it with nearly 100,000 subs. And he's got Brian Hervey on. And people are interested. This has been on 22 hours and it's had 12,000 views already. So actually, Scott, a bit jealous of little Hersh, yeah. I think Hersh is quite cute, actually.
Channel, and after the live, I pulled the live because there was just something about him that weren't 100%. And
I love it. He looks cute in that. He actually looks cute in that Christmas hat. And I don't know. I think it's something about the blue eyes. Was it a good watch? Have you watched it? I will. I have actually said before that I will take time out to actually have a look at what she's all about. Yeah. Yeah, getting Brian on's is quality content. I'll tell you what, for that, if nobody's seen it and they won't watch it, there's the link to that. Big ups, Hersh. No, not that he'd be watching our little channel. It is our channel because we all come here to chat, don't we? And I'm dragging y'all on it, boss. Music video is fantastic. It's magnificent, fantastic. Yes, I'm putting words in your mouth now. Right, so that's what happened yesterday. So, like I said, let's throw Ash under the bus with them all. Could have been Ash. Ash could have been being Ash. Don't come after me, Ash. I'm gonna. I don't want this fella knocking on my door. But if he did, I would answer. I'd answer that. He's got a right cheeky face on her. Let's have a look.
It was to do with a dive company. Some of the people on here will know Adventures with Purpose.
Oh yeah, and that's another one. Adventures with Purpose. That's a good. It's like an American Peter Falding, if you will. Yeah, so if you've not watched that, go and give that a show. Not that he needs me shouting him out because he's doing quite well on his own. Get me chat muscling with Ash now. Ash be my friend. Hi, Ash.
kind of weird. I mean, the irony was I was out on the drive saying nothing's going to happen, you're just taking the piss. You know? Don't be stupid. I've been out, I can't tell you about who was here and not and what's, but like, you know, someone would come in the house and out the house and like, I thought it was all just stupid nonsense.
Are we all casting out in chat?
It is all stupid nonsense.
See, it's all stupid nonsense. It's not stupid nonsense if you've got people knocking on your door. This is what gets me thinking that it's not true.
You felt anxious. Sorry about that. That's why I'm here, is to make sure everyone understands that there's nothing wrong. Everything's fine. You know?
Or is it an excuse for, well, I can't talk about them now because I've had somebody knocking on my door? But would it need an excuse for not talk about us? I don't know. Is it like his way out of stopping? Because I've read some of the comments in here towards a certain person were absolutely vile. And they're only saying them because of the way he's acted. Yeah, Seb tipped him and then got timed out for asking questions.
I don't see how this makes, you know, I don't see how this is a negative for me, really. Like, I mean, it's not a nice thing to have to be having to happen, is it? You know, you're right, Red Fan. It won't be stupid nonsense for them in due course, absolutely. But like, I don't, you know, I kind of want to, like, you know, the other side and what they'd be saying and thinking. But like, I'm tired of trying to get in people's heads.
You know what I mean?
Like
The other,
I think what they would think.
The other side. There's not another side. There's never been side, Scott. It's you that did the separation. It's you that has started attacking us. No matter how many times you say, oh, she did it first, it's you that started attacking us.
You know, I obviously want to be on here saying, oh, you know, they're all going to have to be ashamed of themselves. Well, they're not, are they? They're not going to be. None of them are going to take the responsibility or feel that it's their, you know. Yeah.
Why should people take responsibility? You don't. You don't take responsibility for anything you do. And if somebody has really gone round, you're all your own doing that, Scott. Because like I said, it could potentially be a multitude of people. You don't actually know who it is.
Yes, Mean Green, yes. I don't think that's the name of the crime, but yes. Yes. Like, in my brain, I'm finding it really weird. Like, I've got it all recorded, yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. The police are quite happy doing their work. You know, they're on the night shift. As I said, if she calls, I'll, you know, mute myself, deal with the police instead.
What are they actually going to be calling about? What are they actually going to call him back about? Right, Mr. Jessup, we've looked into it. Somebody's knocked on your door. There's fuck all we can do about it, love. Nothing.
No, that is a really good aspect of it. Is I'm so like grateful that that police person was the person who dealt with Alan and that. Also,
When he went with his dad.
sorts of questions, which again, like, you know, that'll be for other people to answer. The police, you know. Like, I never thought this would get to that. And threatening the pets and all sorts, like, you know, I never thought this would get to that.
Who's been threatening pets? See, I think he's just a Billy Liar, me. Who's threatening pets?
Kelly, I don't want to speak too much, but like I had such a great chat with that police lady. Like she sat in this room with me right here. I got all the computer out. I got all my screens. I've got all my stuff. You know, I've had such a great chat with her about all sorts of things. It's been a very satisfying evening in that sense. And I'm sure there's an open line of communication between us for the future. Like, I don't want to say that she watches my streams, but I might have to stop shaking my bum over there because I'm criminally sexy. But you know,
You absolute fucking arsehole. Now you're saying this about. Are you insinuating that this police lady watches your streams because she has a thing for you? Is that what you're saying here, Scott? Somebody that's there to protect and serve. And now you're having like a bit of a. Oh, she likes me.
you know what I mean? Like, I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that, Kevin.
I can't see that policewoman watching his streams at all. I bet they've had to watch his streams because of the Allen stuff. I bet that when they was leaking into that, but or unless they was keeping they was keeping an eye on him, see what he was doing.
I think in the future, I mean, basically, I know what you're asking, Kelly, is basically, you know, we do this. I mentioned, you know, I brought you up. I said that my friend does a missing persons channel, and that actually, you know, you've had one case where the person was found, haven't you? And like that was like a success. You know, I'm talking about the work we do on the internet and stuff. You know, our channel.
On our channel. Now you're taking credit for some. Was he talking to Kelly then? Something what Kelly does. My friend on the internet. Look what we do online. We found missing people. He doesn't do it. It sits in a chat. Now he's making out he's this holier than thou. When it's somebody else's channel doing it, not him. Oh, look at me, Mrs. Police Officer. I'm a good man. I'm a good man. I've got this friend on the internet. And he said, he actually just said then our channel. We do our channels. He does nothing of the sort of leaking for missing people. He's now making himself look good, trying to the policewoman for somebody else's content. Why?
Channels. I actually feel like, you know, a link to the police. Like if I want to know, I could just phone the police, but not the police. Like, you know, the police, if you know what I mean. What's up, Seb? Is it for real? What? I don't know what you mean. Yeah.
See, even Seb's questioning now, is it for real? Even Seb's questioned, is it for real?
Literally, Kevin, the police just said, don't say anything about X, Y, Z. Is this for real? Yes, it is. Yes. I mean, I can give you the... Did she give me anything to show on the internet? I haven't got anything like, you know, that's got the police written on it, but they'll be back to my house. Like, so maybe I could get them to come on stream. I mean, it's real. I mean, the police will come back. Like, they intend to return.
What for? Did they want... Did they cordon the street off? Have they got forensics? All on the front door. Did they use... Has he got a door knocker? Did they use the door knocker? Did they use the letterbox? Are they dusting for prints? Yeah, no incident number. There you go, David. Well spotted. An incident card. Hey, head on a stick. Hi. You got your head on a stick. It just, that's what I mean. It doesn't add
I
up.
don't show anything now. And that's what they've told me. I'm not allowed to talk about X, Y, Z. So just replay the police. Not. It wasn't the police the first time.
You can't see. You can't see head on a stick. I don't know. Have you got your thingy, Peter? Have you got your? I've not actually. Oh, it's not that, is it? I've only got to. Have you done your live chat like that, Peter? I've only just done it. Actually, that could be possibly why you can't see them. Or they've got you blocked. One or the other. They might think you're the real Peter Falding. Oh, they said hi to you anyway. They've said hi. Oh, there you can see now. There you go. Oh, thanks, Eddie. I'm so logical. Some people would disagree. Keep your fabulous exposure of this complete note. My son got assaulted. It did. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Toffer. It took them 3 weeks to even call us back, but Scott gets an instant response for somebody knocking on his door. I call bullshit, yeah.
Well, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. I know what everyone's going to be like as well. They're going to want to do detective on it, and I was just here with the policewoman, yeah, and I had to laugh at. Like, I really, you know what, I really like this lady. Like, I know she's doing a job and everything, but I get the right vibe. You know what I mean? I get the right vibe. She, you know, I was talking loads of stuff through, and she said, "Well, you know, we're the police, and we'll do the investigation." And I was like, "Yeah, good point." I said it to her as well about, you know, talking about stuff from the past and Alan being an armchair detective, and I was like, I go on YouTube, but I'm not a police, so I can't actually, you know, do any more than just talk on the internet, and I don't intend to. You know, I'm not stalking people, doing anything weird.
No, but you just go on Dirt Web, don't you? Did you not tell them that, Scott?
Big up, Shed. No one's going to fall out in chat, don't worry. It is bonkers, Seb, yeah. It is almost like surreal. That's a good word for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It sounds really strange. It's like surreal. It's like one of those days where something strange happens and you feel like you're living in a...
Oh, happy Christmas to you, Head. Give it Head. Oh. And everybody else in chat.
bit of a dream. Like, it's a bit surreal. Like, I never thought that would happen. Like the police lady said, you know, usually this sort of thing happens to people who've got online presence, like celebrities, and I was like, I'm not on that level. you know, like, we had a little laugh about some things, but yeah.
So wait, let's get this right now. It was now he's gone from somebody knocking on his door. It were threats, and now he's laughing with police. I don't if it was a threat, I don't think I'd be laughing with police.
You were running around like that. So I think I was a bit worried that you were worried, everyone on chat, you know, and like, you know, what's going on, drama and anxiety and panic. So, like, obviously that was sort of going on here a little bit as well, and like, it's my job to calm everyone down. So,
Peanut, no, I know, and I do know who Head on his stickers. They're not fake. It's a real person. I do actually, Peanut, I do actually know them, love. So, just so y'all know, I do actually know who that person is in chat. And they are good. They're good people. Yeah, they're not a troll. We'll say that it's not. No. It's not a. I'll just tell you now, it's not a troll. I do know who it is.
Well, you know, it's the police's job to go out and. But you know what I mean. So yeah, funny day, funny Sunday. Funny Sunday.
Oh, so it was Sunday. I've lost track of time. No, it was Sunday. What are we now? Wednesday.
Police Uno song. I love the Police and they're my favourites. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Come back in like, you know, a year's time and I'm dating the police woman. Don't know.
How inappropriate is this? Now he's on about dating the copper.
Yeah. Everyone's okay. No one's been harmed. We can say that.
Nobody's been. Not surprised if not, because it was a knock.
I mean, it isn't really acceptable that, you know, people in my house should feel worried, but the police haven't finished their job. Like, they're still on their job, aren't they? Like, you know, they will work tirelessly. I imagine there are things that are going to take some time. They explained, but they're on this now. Like, you know, and you know all this. I don't want to talk too much, but someone was saying that, you know, reporting everything and all that. Like,
Grassing. You're grassing. That's what you're doing.
Right.
You're a grass. Scott the grass. That's what it boils down to. Does he owe money for weed? It could possibly, Jess. It could, you know what I mean? Did he say that? Did he tell him that he smokes weed and it could have been somebody who's not paid because he's had no tips? So this is his grift to get tips to pay his weed dealer to stop people knocking on his door. They're working tirelessly round the clock for somebody knocking on his door. Does it, Scott? I think actually the police have probably got more on their hands than somebody knocking on your door.
they don't want to be harassed by people with nonsense, but they do take serious crimes very seriously. I don't know if
Peter, worst fireside chat ever. Yeah, it's supposed to be having a nice romantic night behind the fire, and he's coming out with his shit.
I feel violated. I mean, what do I feel? I don't really feel much.
Get off it. That could be another thing. He's pissed his dealer off because he's slagged off those in the supply chain. See?
Because it's like a situation where you just like go into action and like deal with things. So, you know, I've just been talking to the police for an hour and whatever. I don't know how long has it been? Obviously, I've had a bit of chill out since they left, and then I come on stream. Like, I can't explain what was going on, Lisa Marie, but yeah, I can't explain.
Yeah. So say it is, like I say, I keep going backwards and forwards. Is it true? Is it not true? Because I really don't think it is true, to be honest. But if it was true, why is he making out it's a threat to his mum and the family? So when it's nothing to do with him, it's just him. If this is what the case is, that's what I'm saying. I don't think his mum should feel threatened one bit myself. Because it's not, whatever he does is not her. And if it has really happened, I hope she doesn't feel frightened or threatened or anything. Because I wouldn't, honestly, I wouldn't like that of anybody's mum. But if it has happened and it's true, it's down to him.
Ain't it? Like, my priority is to my family, obviously, isn't it? Like, sounds stupid, like I've got like 6 kids upstairs or whatever, but you know what I mean? It's a real shame. It's a real shame. That's what it is. You know, I feel like it's disappointing.
It's a real shame. It's a real shame. And he's disappointed because he can't go online and slag people off. That's why it's a real shame, because there's no content. They've told him, if it's like I say, if it's true, I keep saying if it's true, they've told him to stay offline. Shut the fuck up and stay offline then. And now because there's no content. No content whatsoever.
I said at the start, like, we shouldn't be having this level of nonsense. We should be able to enjoy ourselves. And if people are taking joy in this, then, like, you know, whatever. I imagine the people...
People taking joy in you ripping shit out of others online. So it's so good that. It's so brilliant content, Scott.
We're involved. They're probably watching, aren't they? Like, which is a weird thing. Like, I don't mind if someone knocks on my door. Like, I mean, obviously I do mind. But, like, as I said, I think it's a little more than knocking on someone's door. But I'm not prepared to talk about it, and I've been told not to. So it's more than knocking on someone's door. You know, it's not like, you know, kids in your local area have knocked on your door and run away. It's not that. I'm not prepared to name and, you know, discuss what else it is, but I don't mean, like, you know, technically in the eyes of the law either. I mean, if you were there, you would agree this is a lot. You know, if you were there, you'd agree it was a lot worse than knocking on someone's door. I don't want to be watching in chat and thinking that the chat's saying bad things about them. I'm not trying to twist this into, like, let's attack the other side. And it's not because I think, like, oh, you know, scared now, so don't say anything about anyone. Like, it's because it's serious, and the police have told me not to. Like, we're beyond that silliness now. And me as a responsible
So he has been told not to speak about anybody.
Person, and you in chat, like, you know, like, how do I say this? I think it's best for me to lead from the front and discourage any more. Like, even though the police have told me I can do as many streams about whatever the fuck I want, yeah. Like, I think as a responsible person to everybody around me, I think I did appear shook, did I? I wasn't. I just got up out of the chair and just went. I don't think you could see me at all.
Strong lead from the back, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's not okay. I don't know what you should say. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm just kind of opening the door for people to talk about it here a bit, aren't I? So, but, like, you know, I just think it's important. Like I said, people are worried. Here I am. Everything's fine.
Yeah, Slink. We'll blame Slinks as well. Slinks, sure. Now, Nark's throwing you under the buzz here, Slinks. I can see him. Just blame Slinks. Yeah.
Good point, Snippies, yeah. I mean, obviously tomorrow I won't feel the same. When I just get on stream, carry on, you know.
But you didn't, did you? You've not streamed for 2 days. I think has it been on tonight? I can't remember. I don't know. No, nobody's informed me whether he's been on tonight or not. But I know he's not. He's not streamed since this.
I've already said about this grey rock with those people. I'm going to say, you know, those people grey rock again. But, like, you know, I've already said that. I don't see there's any value in my online content. Like, Super Chuffer, Battery Exhausted, those people are never talked about on there. So it's only this space here where we do it, and, you know, I don't see much value in it anyway, really. If I'd have done today and just said, today I can't be asked to talk about it, let's just do Star Wars, would this all be okay with it? I don't know. But, like, it's not like, oh, no, you know, now I can't come on and have a petty squabble with some people that none of it matters. Like, it doesn't matter, does it, son?
Spinning.
Yeah. And then, like, I did think to myself, like, you know, I'm obviously going to come on here, and then I'm not going to be all like, well, hey, let's do this, let's do that. Like, it's late.
Froze again.
I did want to play Star Wars today, but I don't feel much like sitting here and, like, you know, cheerful. Yeah, I agree, Jersey guy. Yeah, it's not just that. I mean, like, yeah. One thing they were very keen to say, that I can say, is that if any further things happen, they will be here in minutes, because they're taking it very seriously. So, I can say that, but again, I'm very grateful for that lady. Yeah, I hope the police do sort it out, yeah. I mean, realistically, I hope there's nothing further to sort out as well, because, like, I'm not doing anything like that to people.
I froze on my end then, not yours, sorry.
What a madness, guys.
I couldn't get this across here.
So, no further questions then? Well, you know that I can't answer any questions really, don't you, son?
So why are you asking, dickhead?
Like, even part of me wants to be like, you know, making more of a thing of it, but then the majority of me doesn't.
Yeah, it definitely does, David. I think something definitely is off with everything that is said. Like Toffee's just said, it takes. Hippie vibes. I think the police knocked on the door because someone had complained about him. So you think that it could actually have been the police knocking on his door. Yeah. There's just that much shit is spoke. Instead of coming out and saying, right, this is what happened. The police have come. Now I can't speak about it because it's an investigation. Let's move on and do something else. But he's sort of doing this narrative of his mum called police, he called police. It was more than a knock. It was just a knock. It was a threat. It was a threat. Then it wasn't a threat. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right at all.
Yeah, hang out while I decompress. I mean, it's a weird one, yeah. It's a weird one. I feel like I'm compressing myself even further by being publicly on stream now. Like, in a way, if you know what I mean. When did this happen? About a couple of hours ago? I don't know exactly what the time. I do know exactly what the time was because I've got it all, like, you know, logged down and I. But a few hours ago. Lol, Seb. Yeah, please, you know, thanks, Seb.
See, now Seb's just said I don't know whether Seb's taking piss or not, but Seb's just said in chat, should we talk about Trisha? I'm assuming because before this he was talking about Trisha and then was going on to Luke. And now they're telling Seb to shut up. But before, they was all joining in. What I think Seb's trying to do is just make it. He's obviously just trying to make a joke out of it to lighten the mood, if you will. But they're all telling him, "Shut up, nah."
I mean, I don't know. Like, also, anyway, right, yeah, so there's not much more for me to say, because not much for me to say is there. Also, I don't really...
Because nothing happened. Nothing went on. That's why there's not a lot for you to say, Scott. You've just made a complete load of shit up when it was probably your sister knocking on the door because somebody in chat was saying there was somebody knocking.
You have much more to say about it. Like, nothing's happening now. I'm not encouraging it to happen anymore, thank you. If anything does happen, the police will be here in minutes and, you know, nothing more will happen. But it's all just a faff, isn't it? I don't feel like going to bed right now, and I'm waiting on...
Or if it really did happen, like he's saying, oh, and the police were there straight away, he said it was like a couple of hours ago. I did not take a couple of hours. I did not actually take a couple of hours for the police to actually come. Because of somebody knocking on his door. and they probably had a 5-minute chat. Well, what's the problem? Well, somebody knocked on my door. Well, why do you think they've knocked on your door? Hey, Rich. Because I talk shit about people on internet. Well, show us your laptop. Oh, well, you do. Well, don't talk about them. Bye, Scott. And then gone. Was that not how it, how it happened? They've not put the blue lights flashing. You know what I mean? Let's get to Jessup's quick. Somebody's knocking at his door.
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody.
There's nobody at the door. There was nobody at the door. Rachel with 3-year husband under buzz, saying it was him at door. We've dragged you in this, Rach. I've even put myself in it. I've even questioned Eddie. Eddie's had a good questioning about where was he. Eddie flew over. Now, yes, someone knocked to the door. We'll be there in seconds. I mean, minutes. I mean, days. It was Rachel knocking on the door with a tape measure. On it, Rach. You did go to Stratford that one time, didn't you? You know that culture of where there is places to go. And but you're not allowed in Stratford now. You're not, because he lives there. Rachel went round with the tape. She forgot when she went visiting Shakespeare and all that, carry on what she went doing. She forgot a tape measure, so she had to go back with the tape measure. She just wanted to measure him. Mr. C went round in his narrowboat. Susan said early on it was you and your husband. Right? It sounded like a Fenneman, one of them. It weren't like a, like that. It was a, quite possibly a female knock. It's not like they've gone round and knocked the door off the hinges. It was a knock. But like I said, was it a knock with the knuckles or was it a knock? I don't know what sort of door knocker he's got. If he has got a door knocker. I don't know.
The police, like, to call me again. Again, I can't talk about why and what, but, you know, there's more to have done. I appreciate what you're saying, Kat, yeah. Like, maybe I've done what I came here to do now, so there's no more to do, but, I'm not stressed. I'm, like, tired, calm. I don't know what the word is. Like, something stressful happened, but I'm not carrying that with me now, like, as a,
He's not,
you know, it hasn't, do you know what I mean?
he's not carrying it now because, ladies and gents, Scott's done his chi and pushed it all down because he's practiced. He's practiced that.
Something that happened earlier, not now.
You get off my bit, you,
Sorry, but
Oh, you're back to knacks. It's just you've still got the knacker snacks, so you're not my ass cheeks anymore. I don't think he probably had a ring doorbell. Or he has got a ring doorbell and thought, I can't tell people I've got a ring doorbell because then they'll be able to see that there was nobody there. Or it was his sister generally trying to get in.
I was more stressed when I was fighting that frog in Star Wars yesterday. That was doing my head in.
It's raining again. I couldn't be happier.
Seb sent tippies.
Thank you.
Sorry. We all care about you, Scott. Big love to everyone.
Thank you.
XOXOXOX. Super Chuffer owes 3 hugs.
Showing TTs is Scott's just stained socks. I hear you knocking, but you can't ham in. You cretins get your TTs out.
Oh, thank you. Scott's just staying sock. Oh, thank you. I hear you knocking, but you can't ham it. It's the ham all over again. It's Big Ham knocking on his door. Should we just blame Alan? Alan, we know it were you. Let's throw Alan under the bus. Do you know what I mean? Alan could have just had enough of his shit. Yet, Head, after him, he did an in bed with Chuffer saying, slagging Ash off and saying, oh, Brian will not go on Ash TV. And somebody said, but Brian does watch it. Does watch Ash. And then last night, Brian was on Ash's channel. After he'd slagged him Ash off. Oh, God. You can't write it.
I want to say something, but I want to say it really carefully. But I'm going to say it's a joke now, and it's going to come out really badly. I was going to say, yeah, thanks for caring for me. Yeah, I care about all you chuffers as well. So
He doesn't.
But like, what I don't want to do is, you know how Alan said, they'll get your Facebook stuff and they'll attack you on Facebook. You know, Alan used to say that. No, I don't want to say anything like that. But like, you know, I worry about everyone else.
No, you don't, Scott. You're worried about yourself and your grass. That's top and bottom of it. You're not worried about nobody else in your chart. You're worried about you.
I don't know what if I worry about anything really now. Like, things just happen. Done my part now, yeah. I suppose. Yeah, I suppose I've got to go off the internet. Then I'll just be sat here on my own. Like, I usually stay on the internet at night, talking to you chuffers, having fun. I feel like I need to sort of like get round the corner of like my feelings into like a happier place so that I can sign off. But at the moment, it's like, you know,
See, it's not math. The maths are not. You were saying that the other night. The maths are not mathing. Trisha was saying it the other. We was watching Trisha last night on it. This is not making sense. If somebody knocked on my door, like he says, threats, I wouldn't come back on internet. Yeah, he has. He's got a Discord he could go to and say to people, look, I'm fine, everything's all right, I've had police here, but don't worry about it. He didn't have to come back online to do this. So if it was genuine that he was scared for his mum, you wouldn't go back online, would you? I certainly wouldn't. My mum would say, hey, what the fuck's going on? Why have I got people knocking at my door? What are you actually doing on that internet for people knocking on my door? And then she'd tell me I won't do it. Don't do it. Keep on. She'd actually unplug the internet. She'd skim my stuff out. At the age of 48, if I still live with my mum. But I don't.
Showing TTs is hot police lady. Knock knock. Who's there? Scott Jessup. Where is the joke? It's me, Scott. I am the joke. Get your TTs out.
Oh my God. Where's the joke? It's me, I am the joke. Oh, thank you, hot police lady. Thank you. Scott is the joke. Does he not have any real life friends yet? Well, that's another point, B. If he got real life friends, why has he not phoned his real life friends up and said, fucking hell, I've just had somebody knocking on my door. I've had to ring police. You know what I mean? Not, oh, hang on, I'll have to jump on internet and tell people that I don't really care about. I just want to do a grift on them now. Like Seb's fell for it. You know, tipping him. Oh, let's all feel sorry for Scott. It's a grift, isn't it? It's a grift. It's a Christmas grift. Was it?
He's worded a little bit
Hey,
sharp,
yeah,
maybe.
quite possibly it could have been the postcode lottery. He could have rung police on Jeff Frazier is one of them on the, I know his face used pop up. The police and I hunting for the people who do the postcode lottery.
You know, a little bit like, you know, just like, wow. actually seeing your channel. When I mentioned you, like, I talked about your work in the missing persons.
Yeah, he mentioned Kelly. He stole Kelly's missing person thing to make himself look like a good man. When Kelly's missing persons channel, whatever she does, it's fuck all to do with it.
Like, she wasn't going to sit and say to me, I watch your fucking stuff on the internet, was she? But she said, like, obviously since the last investigation, I've watched a lot of your stuff on the internet. Or something to words to those effects. Like, we had a little chuckle. Is it the police advice stopped
Holy
streaming? No,
shit.
the police said that if I showed them the stream that I was doing earlier and what I was saying and what was happening, obviously. And I said, like, I said, is the advice to, what should I say on the internet now? What should I do? And she said, if you want to go on and keep saying what you're doing earlier, you're quite within your rights and there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. And like, it's up to me. But I said, we did discuss, I said, like, safety issue, my family and all that. So obviously I'm not going to be doing that, am I? But like, what should I say about this and that and the other? And she said, well, I've told you, don't say things about this, that and the other. She said, you're quite happy to carry on doing what you're doing. And if anything else happens, we'll be there in 2 minutes. We take it she said she's quite happy for me to say this. They take it very seriously. An elderly lady in the house, they're taking it extremely seriously.
They're not though.
I keep saying the chuffle word, yeah. I'm the chuffle. No, it comes to something when she recognised me when I opened it.
Yeah, they've only got one copper in Stratford. It's the same woman again. Yeah, that seems just is it? They've said to that woman, "Oh, it's your man again." He's done so much stupid on internet again. Just go and pander to him. See what he wants. Yeah, very strange that it's the same woman.
The door, innit? Like, oh, it's you. I mean, she knew it was me beforehand, didn't she? She's the police. Yeah, I don't know. I know what you're saying, said play a game, but I have to sit there and concentrate on the game and talk to you chuffers while I'm playing it, and that's not really in my mind right now. I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, Connor.
We
already did the police recognise you're not flattered. Drug driving national clampdown, doing swabs. Yeah, so that's probably why he doesn't drive, isn't it?
I'm like with my streams and stuff as well, like very like thoughtful. Like, I want to do stuff, and the police obviously have got their things they do, and like, I'm not a police, so.
Yeah, the police do a very good job at what they do, and they don't need idiots like you ringing them up for somebody knocking on your fucking door. Hey, Trish.
I have to twiddle my thumbs a little bit, don't I?
I know. I was watching your stream last night. That's why I told it carry on, because I was actually sat there listening to it. But you know what I'm like with that Jay Slater case, because I was on holiday when all that happened months or so. It's easy me just listening for try and see what was actually going on. But I did eventually. I did nod off. Not because it was boring. I didn't mean that. I mean because I was like sat on couch and I had my iPad there like that, and I thought I'll just listen and take it all in what you were saying, and then I might get the gist of actually what had gone on while I was on holiday. Yeah, and I think I did actually. I think I've. Yeah, it was 4 hours. Yeah, I think I picked up a lot last night with you and Floyd talking about it, which I was genuinely interested in, because like I say, I didn't know what had gone on. That's why I couldn't watch a proper one when because I'd come back off holiday and there was that much going on. I thought I couldn't even register anything that was. Do you like me? I did. I chopped. I had it. I did curl it all. It is a lot. It needed chopping off. It is loads. It feels loads better. Yeah. So I did. I really did enjoy that last night. Like I said, because it was like a good refresh of what had gone on.
But I wonder if she subscribed to my channel. It'd be quite a good shout. Yeah, she's not watching now. She's supposed to be busy, but she's busy. But yeah, if there's something good to come out of it, I'll just like. I don't know. Maybe that's what I was saying before about guardian angels and the way that they move in that way. But I feel really like good about that.
Also, the police woman is gets better. The police woman is now his guardian angel. I bet if it did really happen, I bet she sat in office pissing her sides laughing. Thinking, what's this man on? He's on internet slagging folk off. And he's frightened. Frightened to death.
Showing TTs is Johnny Cowboy. Knock knock. Who's there? Jessup, what's up, Jessup? Get your TTs out.
Thank you, Johnny. Jessup, what's up? What's up, Jessup? I wonder if he's got a WhatsApp thing with just him and this policewoman now. He is an embarrassment, Eddie. He's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment to ring the police for somebody knocking on your door, I think. But this is what I'm saying. Did it really happen? If it did, I think he's wasted police time. He's a grass. Why not just open the door and deal with whatever was behind the door?
Yeah, it's about gratuity. It's about grateful. You know, it's about.
So that's what I mean. What was he actually scared of? What was? Because you don't ring police just for the sake of ringing police because somebody's knocked on your door. He was scared. That's what I'm saying. If it did happen, he was scared. He's scared enough to ring the police. So what other things could he have possibly done? What we don't know about? Something might be catching up with him. Do you know what I mean? What we actually know nothing about. Like I said, them people was the people or one person, I don't know. They could have been local people to him, know that he's on Twitch, and they've got together that night and thought, we'll do this to him. Because he's done something locally. Wasn't he creeping out on a girl at restaurant who was only 21? Has she not got a boyfriend? Because he seemed to be talking about that on Twitch, didn't he? Was it not him? Has he not heard through the grapevine what he's been saying? See what I mean? A good number of people. Hey, Sol. We're watching you to the night, Sol, because I mentioned in here. I don't know what had been going on them with them other channels, but somebody pointed me in that direction, so I was just saying, I hope you're okay. And then obviously the cock's been watching, and then he started streaming something about you. But I don't know what it was he was streaming about you, but he was mentioning you. It gives you the views anyway. It gives you the views anyway, doesn't it? Gives you the views. Anyway, whatever's going on over there in your life, I hope you're all right, sweet. That's all I mentioned. I just hope you was all right.
How grateful I feel, I suppose, isn't it?
Because we went and looked at the... Oh, I forgot the actual channel, but it was something... The title had your name in it, and when I clicked on it, I didn't get what they was on about, because they weren't actually talking about you. I thought, well, why have they got Sol in the title? But they're not even talking about... She was on about something, she had a rock-hard dick. Or if she did have a rock-hard dick, that's... I thought, what the hell's going on here? So they weren't even talking... Whether they were talking about you before or after, I don't know. But when I clicked on it, they weren't even saying anything about you. All right, you wanted bet about?
It's really weird for me to have all things in my head that I like, thinking. I usually say what I'm thinking.
But you can't say what you're thinking now, Scott, because you're thinking... Yeah, I've got my knockers out again. Can we get rid of him as well? I'm not, do you know what? I'm not even putting him up with him in chat anymore. Just get rid of him as well, if you will. One at mods, please. Get rid of that. No, just get rid of him. Thanks. Not putting up with shit anymore. I'm not. 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 I'm not Not with half it shit what he's been writing in comments under my thingies. No, I will give people chances, but people like that, no.
As much as I can say, I'll say what I'm feeling.
Have you blocked Toffee? Sorry, Toffee. Can we unblock? Hang on. Wait. Wait, Toffee. Wait. No, you didn't. You blocked right person. You didn't block. Can't see Toffee on here. No, you've not blocked Toffee. I'm just having a look at names here who you've blocked, actually. There's a few names that you're collecting them now. I didn't realise there's all these have been blocked, actually. Oh. It froze. Close shave there, Toffee, yeah. everybody went in panic mode then. Toffee's been banned, oh no! Don't press that button, I'll end the stream, yeah. I've done that before as well, haven't I? You live 2 hours away according to Google Maps. Is that allowed? Or I'm too close. You're too close, Bilbo. You're too close. You have to move, love. You have to move. We love you too, Toffee. Oh.
Is it a full moon tonight? Is it? I always say, right? I always used to think when I used to go out on the old drinking on the town, go out chatting up the ladies. I always used to think full moon is a night you can't miss. I mean, it's a Sunday, isn't it? So it might not be a busy night in town. I mean, our town's never busy now. All the nightclubs are closed down. But back when I was a young buck, like full moon night is get out, get talking to the ladies. You're guaranteed success. Like they're all out on the full moon and they're all like mad.
So what? So now you're on about banging women? You're in a chat on a date site at the mall. We're both talking filth. So you get that filthy talk in here. Don't be on a date site, filthy talk. Get it in here yourself. We love a bit of filth, we do. I bet Sol can pull the ladies with that voice anyway. I'm only going off your Irishness. I like a bit of Irish. He never opened the door, his 68-year-old mother did. Mr. Brave Scotty Catweasel Pooh was far too busy. Yeah.
not saying this because you're all ladies, but you know what I mean. Like, I always used to think there was some like cosmic pull on the full moon. I don't know. Lunacy.
It's raining again. I couldn't be happier.
Snippy sent to
Thank you.
Forget those chuffers and start preparing for the drone wars. Super Chuffer owes 20 hugs.
Thank you very much. I should have got the drone up, shouldn't I? I should have that on standby. I've got my own drone.
See? Grift? Is that a grift or what? Is that a police feel sorry for me? About to call the police.
Lunacy, yeah. That's why they call it lunacy. Lunatics. It's because of the full moon. Thank you very much for gifting me money. I'm not here to have a pity party. Like, I'm really not doing that. You know.
Bollocks.
For what I've said. Thank you. The drone wars are interesting, aren't they? You're in America. My guess is that it's obviously going to be American. Like, you'd think it'd be American people flying, like, you know, American military flying things around, because it's American airspace, isn't it? So who else is going to be doing that?
Right, we'll stop him there because he talks about drones. I think he drones on for a bit now, but that's
There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the
it will grab bags at the door. It will grab bags at the door. Droning on. Yeah, he was droned on about his drone. There's nobody at the door. Right, should we have a poll? We'll have a poll. Poll. Little poll before we go. How do I do it? Oh. Was there anybody there? So that's all I'm putting. So do you think there was actually somebody at the door, or it was all a dinger? That's what we'll do. We've got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to vote. Then I'm going. Yeah. There's no have a pity party, Scott. You worth the pity party, yeah. Put a fiver on nobody there. Somebody blew his flap. Oh. Where's Sal going? Oh, you're just saying happy Christmas to you as well, Sal. I hope you get your leg over, love, with whatever filthy talk, you're having. Well, like I say, in future, don't go anywhere else having filthy talk. We want it in here. We want it in here. Your cheek is still of his face the exact moment he knocked his drawers. You put, yeah. If anybody wants to see the thing, go to. Can somebody put Sol's thing in chat, please? Put his channel in chat, and then you can go and have a look at the still. Have a look at his face. See how he actually reacted. Sol's going to put it on his community page. Thanks, Jess. Yeah, he was streaming at the time, Peter. I'll show it, Peter. If you want to go back when we've gone, I do actually show. I show it early on when we first start. If you want to go and have a look, have a look at the said footage someday. Knocking on the door. Yeah, go back and have a look, love. I'll play it again now, but I've actually taken it off my screen, so I can't get it back up now. Yeah, it's all right. I would, like I say, I would have played it if I still had it up on a screen here. I'd have played it for you now, love. But just when we've gone, just flip back. It's there at the beginning somewhere. We'll have a look. Let's look at the poll. "34 votes, and majority is no, nobody there. So that's what you, well, 34 here. That's what you lot think. I think he flip-flopped too much, me, for. I do. I think he flip-flops too much. Yeah, I know, Peter. Don't be late. Don't ever be late. Connie's giving you the lines now. 100 lines. There was nobody at the door. God, she tickles me, Connor. Well, Toffee, yeah, that could be the thing. If there was really a knock at the door, did they actually think, could it have been his mum or his sister that they thought was knocking? Did they think it was a genuine knock, but you voted it was his sister? Yeah, because it was definitely a knock, but what I'm saying was it somebody coming to threaten him like he says it was, but then he says, but there were no threat. New poll. Exaggerating, yeah. Was it a friend or foe? Yeah. And then, like you say, at the end of the day, it could have really just been Kevin wanting to be his friend. Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt. Yeah. Peter, but surely nobody has a reason to think badly of him. Yeah. You voted there was someone, but you don't think, right, so you think there was somebody there, but you don't actually think he called the police? You think was it just... like, well, if anybody does come knocking on my door, I will ring police, so don't knock on my door again. Ah, yeah, Connie, it might have been someone from the Facebook group that he annoyed about the lost dog. Yeah. It could be. That could have been it, because he annoyed people on there as well, didn't he? He annoys people everywhere. It could be somebody from ages ago that seen what he does now and thinks, I'll go and knock now because he'll think it's something to do with that, and it's not. It's nothing at all to do with whatever's going on here. Because I'd be honest with you, I don't even know what's going on myself. It could be anybody. Food Beauty. Yeah, the police story is a bit thingy, isn't it? It's like it's not a straightforward story. It's well, it were this, well, it were that, and I was laughing with police lady. Oh, and she has watched my streams. You know what I mean? It's like a bit full of himself. Eddie, was it Eddie Hall? Eddie Hall wanting to catch up with him. Yeah. What if there was a flaming shit on the doorstep? Yeah, Jess, could have been. What about I bet you mean? Not I bet, Annabelle. Could have been Matt's wife. let's throw her in it. Could have been Matt. Could have been Matt. Yeah. We'll just get put everybody in pot. An old boyfriend that had made me stop calling. Could have been. Did he fucking Deirdre Barlow? Oh. Steve wanted to use the TV. Could have been Steve. Could have been Zalum's friends. Steve. He could have wanted to use he could have wanted the Wi-Fi code to use his Wi-Fi. A girlfriend he pissed off. Yeah, it could have been anything. Have you posted it? Sol's posted it. Actually, we'll have a look now. We'll have a look now, Sol. Actually, why he posted it. The moment Super Shatter shot himself at a knock on his door. Was that like a stir that? Is it a wide-eyed, oh, there is somebody really at my door, Luke? Or is it I look at camera and I know it's my sister really, but I better look a bit surprised, Luke? Is he playing to the camera like he normally does? Give that a thumbs up. Oh my. That's the funniest shit. See, that's what I mean. Is he playing to camera? Did he know? So are you thinking? That was the exact moment of the knock, and he shit himself. I'm going to go back and have a look at that. Yeah, he thinks he's above everybody, including the law. Yeah, he does. Watch it in slow-mo. We'll do that next. I'll tell you what. We'll do a deep dive next time and watch it in slow-mo, and we'll see the moment he gets this. Luke. Did he even leave that room? Yeah. Did he get? Because he looked through the window first, didn't he? Then he sat back down. Then there was the knock. Yeah, it's all a bit bizarre to me. It is. It's all a bit bizarre. Was he shaking before the knock? So he genuinely thought whoever that was in chat was real. But like I said, it could have actually been local kids thinking, well, we know he goes on Twitch, so I'll get in chat and you go and knock on his door. It could have been anything. It was your lad's dad from the park. Oh, do that, Sol. Yeah, Sol's going to actually post a video for y'all. So if you want to watch the video again, like I said, go over to Sol's Sol's channel, and you can watch it on his community post there. If you want, do it yourselves and go and watch it in Thingy. Because I'm going to go now, guys. So, like I say, if you want, go and watch it. Sol's going to post it for you. You can go and slow it down, and you can go and have a look at expression yourselves then. But I think this where I can see this eye, it definitely looks like a wide-eyed surprise. Right, guys. Thank you very much for coming. We're still none the wiser. We're still none the wiser what what it's all about, but we thought we'll put our thoughts and our views across, and it's what we think. But like anything, oh yeah, you're welcome. Come anytime. You're welcome. Come anytime. I forgot what I was saying. Brain fog. Forgot what I was saying. Like I say, it could potentially, like we've gone through plenty of people tonight who it could have been. Yeah, and like I say, it's all. I'm not. I'm not saying it's Peter Folding or Erna. I'm not blaming anybody, but I'm just going through what is done to people over time, over the past 12 months, 18 months. It could potentially be anybody. Yeah. So, thanks for the tippies, guys. And much love to you all. And I shall see y'all soon. Bye, guys.